Hi, I'm Captain America, and I'm here to talk to you about one of the most important elements a TV show or a movie should have: substance. Many of the great films we know are full of substance, but oftentimes a film comes along that has very little, and it feels like it's not worth it, and you just wasted your time, and you're wondering why you paid that $10 to watch something so disappointing. Hey there guys, Tom here. Welcome back to my movie channel and thank you very much for joining me for my review of the brand new movie Night School. But before we get into this review, if you have not subscribed to this channel yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that notifications bell so you never miss out on my take on all things movies. So Night School stars Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish and is the story of Kevin Hart's character who's getting a new job, so he needs to go back and finish school. And so he takes a night school class and Tiffany Haddish is his night school teacher and they don't really get along, and that's where our story picks up. And I use the word story very loosely because I'll be honest, this film sucks. But before I do get into that, first of all, Tiffany Haddish is by far the best part of this movie. But other than that, this film is a massive, massive letdown. Kevin Hart, when he's on, like, in a movie like Central Intelligence that he did with The Rock a couple of years ago, that movie was actually quite funny, and he was quite good in that movie. But in this movie, his shtick just gets really old, really fast. And within the first 5 minutes, you find yourself and I just found myself just getting sick of Kevin Hart. And I just wish that he was funny in this film and this film was funny, but there's no substance to this movie. And that was the reason for my little intro there, was because me and my friend were talking after we came out of this movie and we're just saying to ourselves, you know, this film is missing something. It's lacking so much substance. And yes, while this movie is just a comedy, and stupid comedies can have substance, you know, something like Bad Moms, again, a movie that came out a couple of years ago, that movie's just a silly little comedy about 3 women who are sick of taking care of their families and they just want to have fun, but it has substance, it has heart, it has some resemblance of a story. And the best way that I can think to describe Night School isn't actors trying to portray characters in a story. It's a bunch of comedians practicing their stand-up. And as well as that, there are some awful editing choices in this movie too. Like, there is just some editing in this film that just makes you question whether this film even had editors in the first place. There's some awful green screen. I think it's green screen. It certainly looked like bad green screen, just at outside a building. You know, 2 characters talking outside a building, and I think they were just actually in a soundstage and they just green screened in the background. I'm not sure, but that's what it looked like to me. And this movie, honestly, just the entire time, every joke fell flat. It just missed on so many levels. Like, anything this movie went for and really tried to do, it just missed and just failed on like every single level. Look, I'm not gonna lie, I did get a couple of chuckles out of Night School, but not the kind of laughter they were wanting out of me. It's just full of so many moments like that just make you cringe. And it just felt like people trying too hard to make someone laugh. Like, this movie belongs on Netflix. It's a Netflix movie that you put on when there's nothing else to watch and that you're gonna fall asleep halfway through watching anyway. So guys, overall, look, I really didn't enjoy Night School. I think this movie just is a poorly made, it's a poorly written film. It's a movie where Kevin Hart just tries too hard to be funny, ends off coming across just trying too hard and not being funny at all. Tiffany Haddish is by far the best part of the movie, but that's not saying much because the rest of the movie, it's just bad. There are no characters, there's no real story. So obviously I don't recommend going to see Night School. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button and ring that notifications bell so you never miss out on my take on all things movies. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Tom and I will see you guys next time.